Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand before you with a simple but powerful message. Don't waste your life. Those words echo with a sense of urgency that many of us often overlook. Our lives are finite, and every moment counts. Yet, so many of us move through life like sleepwalkers, unaware of the treasure trove of potential and opportunities slipping through our fingers. Life is a gift, and it is up to each and every one of us to use it wisely, purposefully, and with passion. First, let's start by understanding what it means to waste your life. Wasting your life doesn't necessarily mean doing nothing. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Many people are constantly busy, running from one task to another, but they're busy doing things that don't really matter. They're caught up in routines, distractions, and obligations that add no real value to their lives or the world around them. That's the true danger. Being so caught up in the noise of daily life that you lose sight of what truly matters. Ask yourself, what are you doing with your time? How are you spending your days? Are you living with intention? Or are you simply going through the motions, waiting for some distant point in the future to start really living? It's so easy to get trapped in the mundane, in the routine. You wake up, go to work, come home, eat, sleep, repeat. The days blur into weeks, the weeks into months, and before you know it, years have passed. But here's the truth. You were not born to simply exist. You were born to thrive. You were born to create, to learn, to love, and to leave an impact. Every one of you has something unique to offer the world, something only you can contribute. But if you're not careful, you'll miss your chance. The days we waste are days we never get back. Think of your life like a bank account, where every day you're given a certain amount of time. Let's call it 24 hours. You can't save it for tomorrow, you can't hoard it for a rainy day, and once it's gone forever. The question is, how are you spending your time? Are you investing it in things that matter, in things that will bring you joy, growth, and fulfillment? Or are you spending it on things that drain your energy, distract you from your goals, and leave you feeling empty? One of the most common ways people waste their lives is by waiting for the perfect moment to start something meaningful. They say, I'll pursue my dreams when I have more time, or I'll be happy when I have more money, or I'll start living my best life when the conditions are right. But here's a hard truth. The perfect moment doesn't exist. Life doesn't wait for you to be ready. If you keep waiting for the stars to align, you'll spend your entire life waiting. So, what can you do to avoid wasting your life? First, you must take ownership of your time. Every minute is yours to control. No one else can make decisions about how you spend your life. Sure, you might have responsibilities and obligations, but at the end of the day, you choose how you respond to them. You choose how much energy you devote to things that matter versus things that don't. You see, living a meaningful life doesn't mean you have to make drastic changes or quit your job to travel the world. It starts with small, intentional actions. It starts with asking yourself every day, what can I do today that will bring me closer to the life I want to live? Maybe it's learning something new. Maybe it's spending quality time with loved ones. Maybe it's working on a project that excites you. Whatever it is, do it with purpose. Do it with the understanding that time is precious and every action, no matter how small, can bring you closer to a life well lived. Another way people waste their lives is by living for others instead of themselves. How many of you are guilty of this? How many of you are living a life based on what others expect from you, rather than what you truly want? It's easy to fall into this trap. Society, family, friends, even strangers, they all have opinions on how you should live your life. But the only person who truly knows what's best for you is you. Don't live your life trying to please everyone else. Don't let other people's expectations dictate your choices. If you spend your life chasing approval from others, you'll never find peace or fulfillment. Instead, take the time to figure out what you want. What makes you come alive? What fills you with passion and joy? Once you know that, go after it with everything you have. Yes, there will be obstacles. Yes, there will be failures. But failure is not the end. It's a stepping stone. Every successful person you admire has failed, probably more times than you can imagine. But they didn't let failure stop them. They didn't waste their lives by giving up. They used failure as a learning experience, as fuel to keep going. And that's what you must do. Don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. The greatest rewards in life often come from the greatest challenges. Another thing to remember is that success is not just about achievements or accolades. Success is about living a life that is true to who you are. It's about creating a life that reflects your values, your dreams, and your passions. It's about waking up every day excited about what you're doing and going to bed every night feeling fulfilled. And let me tell you this, you are capable of far more than you realize. So many of us limit ourselves because we're afraid of failure, afraid of judgment, afraid of the unknown. But fear is just an illusion. It's a barrier you create in your mind. Once you face it, once you push through it, you'll realize that on the other side of fear is freedom. I challenge you to stop living in fear. Stop wasting your life by letting fear dictate your choices. Instead, choose courage. Choose to pursue the things that scare you, because that's where growth happens. That's where you discover what you're truly capable of. And while you're pursuing your goals and dreams, don't forget about the people around you. Life is not just about personal success. It's about connection, love, and making a difference in the lives of others. Don't waste your life by focusing only on yourself. Build relationships, nurture your friendships, be kind, and lift others up. The impact you have on others will be one of the most meaningful parts of your life. When you understand that your time is finite, everything changes. Suddenly, the small things that drain your energy, the negative people, the meaningless tasks, the mindless distractions, don't seem as important anymore. You realize that your time is valuable, and you become more selective about where and how you spend it. Think about your dreams for a moment. We all have them, yet so many people put their dreams on hold because they're waiting for the right circumstances. They tell themselves that they'll start living their dreams someday. But someday isn't on the calendar. Someday is a fantasy that keeps us from taking action today. If you keep waiting for someday, you'll wake up one day and realize that it never came. Don't waste your life putting off what really matters. If you have a dream, if you have a goal, start working on it now. It doesn't matter if you're not ready, or if the conditions aren't perfect. The only thing that matters is that you start. Every great accomplishment started with a small, imperfect first step. And once you begin, momentum will build. The hardest part is always taking that first leap. Too many people also waste their lives by living in the past. They let their mistakes, their regrets, and their failures hold them back from moving forward. But here's the thing, you can't change the past. You can't undo what's already been done. The only thing you have control over is this moment, right now. Don't waste your life dwelling on what could have been. Learn from your past, but don't let it define you. Let go of the guilt, the shame, and the regrets, and focus on what you can do today to create a better future. Living in the future can also be a trap. Some people are so fixated on achieving certain goals or reaching certain milestones that they forget to enjoy the present moment. They're always chasing after the next big thing, never satisfied with where they are. But if you're always living for the future, you'll miss the beauty of today. Life isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey. Don't waste your life constantly waiting for happiness, success, or fulfillment to come later. Find joy in the present, in the little moments that make life meaningful. One of the most significant things you can do to avoid wasting your life is to live with intention. Ask yourself, what do I want my life to stand for? What legacy do you want to leave behind? When you have a clear sense of purpose, everything you do has more meaning. You become more focused, more driven, and more fulfilled. But here's something crucial to remember. Your purpose doesn't have to be grand or world-changing. You don't have to be a famous leader, a millionaire, or a groundbreaking inventor to live a meaningful life. Your purpose can be as simple as being a loving parent, a loyal friend, or a kind-hearted person who makes a difference in the lives of those around them. Whatever it is, as long as it's true to who you are, it will bring you fulfillment. Let's not forget the importance of gratitude. So many people waste their lives by focusing on what they don't have, instead of appreciating what they do have. They're always looking for the next thing that will make them happy, without realizing that happiness is available to them right now, in the present. Gratitude is the key to living a fulfilled life. When you appreciate the people, the experiences, and the opportunities you have, life becomes richer and more meaningful. Moreover, don't waste your life comparing yourself to others. We live in a world where social media and societal pressures constantly make us feel like we're not enough. We see other people's success, happiness, and achievements, and we think we're falling behind. But comparison is the thief of joy. You are on your own unique journey, and it doesn't matter how fast or slow you're going compared to someone else. Focus on your path, your progress, and your growth. The only person you should compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. Also, don't waste your life chasing material things. Money, possessions, and status may bring temporary satisfaction, but they will never bring lasting happiness. True fulfillment comes from within. It comes from living a life that aligns with your values, your passions, and your purpose. It comes from the relationships you build, the experiences you have, and the difference you make in the lives of others. Speaking of relationships, don't waste your life on toxic people. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, who inspire you, and who support your dreams. Life is too short to spend it with people who drain your energy or bring you down. Invest in relationships that add value to your life, and let go of those that don't. And while we're on the topic of people, don't forget to express love and appreciation to those who matter to you. Too often, we take the people in our lives for granted. We assume they'll always be there, but the truth is, we never know how much time we have with them. Don't waste your life by leaving things unsaid. Tell the people you love how much they mean to you. Show kindness, be present, and make the most of your time with them. Let me remind you, too, that personal growth is essential to living a life without regrets. Don't waste your life by staying stagnant, by settling for mediocrity, or by avoiding challenges. Push yourself to grow, to learn, and to evolve. Embrace discomfort, because that's where real growth happens. Read books, seek new experiences, and be open to change. The more you grow, the more fulfilled and purposeful your life will become. Ultimately, the greatest way to avoid wasting your life is to live it on your own terms. Define what success means to you. Define what happiness looks like for you. And don't let anyone else dictate how you should live your life. Continuing this journey of self-reflection, let's dive even deeper into why it's crucial not to waste your life. Every single day presents an opportunity to grow, to love, to make a difference. Yet, so many people waste their time by not being present, by getting caught up in distractions that don't really matter. Your attention is your most valuable resource. Don't squander it on things that don't contribute to your growth or happiness. Procrastination is one of the biggest culprits of wasted potential. Every time you put off something important, you're delaying your progress and diminishing your opportunities. Stop telling yourself that you'll start tomorrow or that you'll have time later. Tomorrow is never guaranteed, and time is always slipping away. Living in fear of failure is another way people waste their lives. Too many of us are afraid to take risks, afraid to fail, afraid to look foolish. But the truth is, failure is a part of life. It's how we learn, how we grow, and how we become stronger. Don't let fear hold you back from reaching your full potential. Remember, time is the great equalizer. No matter how much money, power, or influence you have, you can never buy more time. That's why it's essential to prioritize what truly matters to you. Spend your time on things that bring you joy, fulfillment, and meaning, rather than on things that leave you feeling empty. Don't waste your life by being passive. Take control of your destiny. Be proactive, take charge of your future, and make decisions that align with your true desires. Life is too short to let it pass by without you actively shaping it. And don't forget about your health. Many people waste their lives neglecting their physical and mental well-being. Your body and mind are the vehicles through which you experience life, so take care of them. Exercise, eat well, and nurture your mental health. Finally, live with a sense of urgency. Treat each day as a gift, because that's exactly what it is. Your time is limited, and that is the beauty of life. Make the most of it. Don't waste a second of it. Lastly, remember that life is unpredictable. None of us knows how much time we have, so don't wait. Don't put off the things that matter. If there's something you've always wanted to do, do it. If there's someone you love, tell them. If there's a dream you've been holding on to, go after it with everything you have. Because the greatest tragedy is not that life is short, it's that so many people waste the time they have. So I urge you, don't waste your life. Don't let fear, distractions, or the opinions of others hold you back. Take control of your time, live with intention, and pursue the things that make you come alive. Make every day count, because your life is precious, and it's up to you to make it extraordinary. Thank you.